Oh my goodness, it is finally here. Today, literally just a few minutes ago, we got the official Call of Duty Modern Warfare reveal trailer, and it is absolutely insane. It's a minute 52 seconds of just pure nostalgia and insanity, and judging from the initial response, this game has so much hype around it, so much excitement around it, and I'm literally just in awe. We see Captain Price with the iconic cigar in his mouth, we see night vision, we see some pretty insane action shots, we pretty much just see it all. The game is built on an entirely new engine, post-launch support is going to be insane, and get this, ladies and gentlemen, we have Crossplay. My mind is blown.
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening!
What's up, guys? Zachar Immortal here. Welcome back to the channel, and thanks for stopping by. With Modern Warfare officially here now, we are going to be covering a ton of stuff regarding the game, the content within it, all that good stuff whenever new information becomes available. So if you want to stay up to date with everything Modern Warfare related, definitely make sure you hit that sub button and turn on your post notifications by hitting that bell icon. That way you'll always know when a new video goes live. And of course, if you guys are hyped for Modern Warfare, let me know. Drop a like on this video, give it a thumbs up. Things are about to get wild. So let's just jump right in and break down this trailer you guys have been seeing in the backgrounds here, because while it may only focus around the campaign, at least that we know of, there is a ton of stuff to pick out of this trailer. And on top of the physical trailer itself, we also have a ton of confirmed information coming from people who actually went to Infinity Ward to see the game a few weeks back. So right off the bat, we see the return of Captain John Price. He's back, he's got that cigar, and he says the line, "There is a fine line between right and wrong."
There's a fine line between right and wrong.
Which is pretty interesting because as the trailer continues on, it gets pretty brutal, I'm not gonna lie. A few weeks back, we got a leak saying that the game's campaign is going to be focused around modern-day terrorism and really push the boundaries of what is right and wrong to the extreme. Now, we don't end up seeing a ton of just super brutal scenes outright in the trailer itself, but there are quite a few clips that depict massive crowds under fire and all sorts of troublesome things of that nature, so the leak does kind of add up so far, and we could very well end up seeing the no Russian type of violence expanded upon throughout the entire campaign, which would be pretty insane to say the least. Anyways, as the trailer continues on, we end up seeing a night vision mode activated, and just freeze framing it on the night vision, look at how good this game looks. I first saw the trailer and genuinely thought that the night vision clip in specific was honestly a real life clip just because it looked so good. According to Activision, Call of Duty Modern Warfare features a brand new engine delivering an immersive and photorealistic experience. The new engine focuses around a PBR decal rendering system, world volumetric lighting, 4K HDR, and DirectX ray tracing, pretty much the whole shebang. And throughout the trailer, you guys can see seriously just how great the game looks. Between shadows, lighting effects, and of course the actual characters themselves as well, everything just looks gorgeous. Continuing on through the trailer though, we also see a scene where some players are jumping out of a helicopter, and at first you might go, oh, this looks an awful lot like Battle Royale, right? Actually, it isn't, and I'll explain why here once we are done breaking down the trailer. As it keeps going though, we also see more of that modern terrorism theme depicted as soldiers are blasting their way through the streets with absolutely no care in the world for any civilians around them, and we also hear the line, "Chemical weapons are now in the wild." And that's followed by various bombings and explosions on full-on cities and towns. So, as I mentioned earlier, we are seriously pushing the boundaries with this year's campaign. We then also see a series of planes fly over a small town and drop a handful of bombs on it, and while this trailer is of course solely focused around the campaign, I'm just saying those planes look awfully similar to the Precision or even Harrier airstrikes from Modern Warfare 2, so perhaps we're going to end up seeing one of those streaks return this year on the multiplayer side of things. Now, to wrap up the trailer, we end up seeing the title, Modern Warfare, alongside the release date of October 25th, 2019. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, for one of the latest reveals in Call of Duty history, we have one of the earliest releases yet, which is kind of interesting if you ask me. However, one thing to note that does not show up in the trailer is any kind of beta announcement. Normally, you'll hear the whole pre-order now and get access to the Modern Warfare beta or something of that nature, but we didn't get any of that this time around with this trailer, so maybe there's not going to be a beta this year. That could be pretty interesting too. Obviously, that keeps the surprise factor way higher going into launch. Now, outside of the trailer, you can actually pre-order the game, at least on the PlayStation Store as of right now, and currently there are 3 different versions of the game available for pre-order. You've got the standard version available for $60, the Operator Edition available for $80, and also the Operator Enhanced Edition for $100. Now, for pre-ordering in general, you are going to end up receiving a Prestige token in Black Ops 4 and also a dynamic theme on PlayStation 4 if you do end up pre-ordering from the PS4 store. And for specifically pre-ordering the Operator Enhanced Edition, you'll end up getting a Digital Edition bonus item, some premium digital items, and also 3,000 COD points. And for the Operator Edition, just the regular Operator Edition, that gets you all of that as well, except no Call of Duty points. So those are all of the available pre-order editions right now, but I'm also sure we'll end up seeing other various pre-order bonuses announced throughout the coming days, weeks, and months as well. On top of that, the standard edition of the game also shows that the player count is currently listed as 2 to 20 players for online matchmaking. And obviously there's not going to be any kind of Battle Royale mode with just 20 players, so that scene of people jumping out of that helicopter, yeah, not Blackout, not Battle Royale. But with 20 players essentially eliminating a Battle Royale mode from the equation, at the same time it also adds the potential return of Ground War to the equation. Obviously, in the past we have only seen up to 9 versus 9 in Ground War, but if there is up to 20 player spots available in online matchmaking, that means we could actually end up seeing 10 versus 10 Ground War, which would definitely be a fun twist, especially after coming from Black Ops 4, where most of the modes are only 5 versus 5. Obviously, doubling the player count in a match would change things up drastically, and that could be a really interesting take on the gameplay that we've had for quite some time now. So, early on for the multiplayer side of things, it does look like Ground War just might be making a return. In addition to all of that, we also got news that for the first time ever in Call of Duty history, we are going to have crossplay at launch for Modern Warfare, meaning you can play with any of your friends regardless of if they play on Xbox, PlayStation, or PC. Now, I'm sure there's going to be a checks and balances system in place to balance out PC players matching up against console players, since obviously there are some advantages in play there, but nonetheless, crossplay is finally a thing in Call of Duty, and it's coming at launch with Modern Warfare. But that is not all. We also got word that this year's game is not going to have a season pass, and all post-launch maps will be free for everyone, regardless of their console, which also introduces the idea of no exclusivity, since obviously if there is crossplay involved, that kind of limits what exclusivity there could potentially be. So, truthfully, Modern Warfare is taking some really big steps forward, judging from everything we've learned here today from the trailer and also the various people who went to visit Infinity Ward to get a look at the game. However, this is a little post-edit by the way, some new information did surface after I originally recorded this commentary that claims despite crossplay being a thing in Modern Warfare, Sony and thus PlayStation 4 might still have some kind of exclusivity deal with Activision, meaning PS4 users might still end up getting some of the new DLC content before Xbox and PC. Upon Sony re-uploading the official Modern Warfare reveal trailer, at the very end of this trailer, an image shows that says, "Play new content first on PlayStation 4, which honestly is kind of a confusing situation. I'm not too sure how exactly we're going to be able to have crossplay if some people don't have the DLC content for up to 7 days after it initially launched. So I am very curious to see how this is all going to unfold. Maybe if you have the DLC on PlayStation, your Xbox and PC friends just won't be able to join on you or something like that. As of now, we're not too sure, but I figured it is worth mentioning that exclusivity might still be a thing despite crossplay being implemented. With all of that said though, that is effectively going to wrap things up for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, or if you guys are just hyped for Call of Duty Modern Warfare, let me know. Slap that like button, give the video a big thumbs up as it would be much appreciated. And if you are brand new here to the channel and you want to stay up to date with everything Modern Warfare related, feel free to hit that sub button and turn on your post notifications. That way you'll always know when a new video goes live. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.
It's up! It's up! It's up!
Let's go!
Dude,
That was so good.
Let's
This
go!
it looks gorgeous.
Actual footage.
That
Yeah.
looks
Just take it
so
out.
good.
Nice.
Like visually stunning.